Hello everyone, this is Than from Tidal Gardens. Now what on earth is Advanced Reef Aquarium then? So long story short, it's our sister reef equipment company. People ask us all the time for recommendations, so we made a site that sells our favorite stuff. Advanced Reef Aquarium will have its own channel, where we're basically going to be talking about equipment, so if you like those types of topics, make sure to subscribe to that channel. This channel, Tidal Gardens, will be more livestock focused. Now take a look at this tank. It is a stunning 240-gallon custom that my friend Paul is putting together. Paul is the co-owner of Advanced Reef Aquarium, and he's one of the most talented carpenters I've ever met. When he told me he was going to be setting up a new tank, I definitely wanted to document the process. His projects are well thought out and utilize top-notch design and equipment. If there's one consistent feature in all the tanks I've showcased on this channel so far, whether it's Mike's SPS system, Nathan's mixed reef, or Jim's system, it's that these guys built their systems with incredible passion, and I draw inspiration from the finished product. This video hopefully will show how one gets to that point from scratch. There's plenty of build threads on online message boards, but I don't see enough videos of it coming together. I hope that this video will give you guys some ideas for your next setup. If you haven't already figured it out, this is going to be the stand for the tank. Although the tank is only 6 feet long, the stand in total will be 11 feet long. Now it has to be the size to hold the sumps and equipment underneath. I'll touch on it a little bit later, but the system will house a large refugium and sump underneath that will all be plumbed together. On either side of the tank, there will be 2 raised sections. The 2 raised sections give slightly more clearance underneath for taller equipment. Once the stand is fully trimmed out, it will have a solid piece of trim going across the front, so the raised sections will not be noticeable. The stand up to this point is just the bones of the stand, so to speak. Paul will be putting a furniture-grade finish on it once the tank is in place. I think he mentioned something like 11 doors that are going to be installed. Up to this point, the frame is all built and looks sturdy enough to park a car on. Fast forwarding a week, let's see the progress. The obvious change is the paint. The stand was painted white, and the wall behind the tank is now a neutral shade of gray instead of the Cleveland Indians wallpaper. The other obvious difference is the lighting. There are a total of 5 aqua illumination Vegas over this tank. More on that later. Less obvious changes can be seen below the stand. Paul managed to do some work in the wall itself. There is a line from the RODI and a data cable. He also installed GFCI outlets in the back. Okay, now onto the lighting. The lights are held in place by a cool new mounting system made by AI. What I like about them is that they're sturdy and have a channel in the back that serves as a great way to hide power cables going to the lights. I'm all about clean looks, so these rails get a thumbs up from me for that alone. Here is a view of where the mount attaches to the stand. It can be screwed in either horizontally like this, or vertically through those screw holes in the top. These rails attach to the lights themselves through a special channel in the heatsink of the Vegas. Speaking of the Vegas, they are pretty much a breeze to set up. When you first turn them on, the wireless controller asks you what order they're in by flashing one at a time. Now this is important because many of the programs and lighting effects move across the fixtures. There is also a test run feature to show you what the lights will do over the course of the day. In total, it takes about 3 minutes to run through the test, but you can advance the time in the test to speed things up a bit. These units are Vega color units, which have a total of 6 different color LEDs. There's 3 types of blue, a white, a red, and a green. As you can see, it's a very bright fixture. Like many of the newer LED systems, the Vegas have some bells and whistles. They aren't really my thing, but I know plenty of folks who just love them. This system has weather, storms, and moonlight cycles that are accurate to the current date. Here, you can see how lightning effects travel across the fixtures. Another week goes by, and the tank is finally here. It weighed in at a hefty 800 pounds, mainly because it's made from 3/4 inch glass. It's also made from starfire glass to give it extra clarity. The custom polypropylene sump and refugium are in place below the stand. They're not plumbed together yet, but in the future, the water from the tank will travel into the refugium and then cascade into the sump containing the bulk of the filtration and other equipment. That's pretty much where the project is up to this point. It's nice to see things come together, and I'm really looking forward to see where this system ends up. Now, if this was your tank, what would you stock it with? Post your ideas in the comments below. I'll be posting follow-up videos to this build on Advanced Reef's YouTube page. Make sure to subscribe to that one. Again, I'll be directing most of my equipment-related stuff there, so the folks that are into the creepy crawly stuff don't get bored by all the tech talk. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, happy reefing.